Okay, this is my real recording time. Hello. Hey, it's Lady Warrior here. Warrior. Um, I play The Sims. All right, and I'm gonna explain some things. The Sims help me be creative. This is my art. I've learned what I like to do for my art form. It also helps me to relax. Mondays are all about me. The last 2 weeks I haven't had therapy, and the last 2 weeks is when I needed therapy. I've been going through something where, my PTSD's been a little bit triggered, and, I figured it out on my own, which is really hard. But, so this week I have two therapy, and it doesn't have anything to do with my daughter or anything to do with anybody else. It has to do with me needing the extra help. I felt bad asking for that second appointment, but my therapist had mentioned to me that reaching out for help is half the battle. So that's what I did. Yesterday I kind of went off a little bit. Not too much actually. I surprised myself to be able to calm down, and tell somebody that I needed to calm down, let me walk away and calm down. Because the person that I was taking it out on was not the perpetrator of the um triggering me. There's a whole lot going on. I haven't been sleeping well. I'm waiting for that nightmare to happen. I've noticed with my PTSD, the nightmares happen and then I'm fine. That's the end of my trauma. My fight or flight, whatever I'm going through. But I should be totally ending that part. Which I think I am because I'm up and more cleaning more during the week. However, I'm missing my favorite people, which is Mercedes and them. So, anyways, I wanted to learn how to stream this, and I got a good streaming thing. I finally got a good computer, good streaming thing. I learned what was making my noise in my videos, and it's all about needing a new camera, but also needing big time new speakers. The speakers are what's causing the noise that's bothering me and bothering everybody else. I don't like this microphone. It's my headsets, but it's got to happen for now. I mean, I got a new computer. I finally can do The Sims, the way I like to. I finally can do videos the way I want. I just have to. I've been having problems with my OBS picking up things, so I have to relearn that all over again. But learning this other new video streaming recording thing is key to recording my game because some of the stuff that happens in the game is cute. I got the preliminaries out of my system. Like I said, I've been going through a lot, so I got the preliminaries out of my system where um I made I made my family, I made I made Steve's family. I got rid of all those Sims, okay? I finally made a Sim I adore playing. I adore playing him. And it's a guy. Um, but he has his quirks. And I want to introduce you to him. So we're gonna start the game. And I'm recording this to show you how I start my game and everything and what it's like and it's how it's fun. It's a pain in the butt to get some of these scenes that I've been doing for my Facebook, but I'm learning that too. It's fun, but this is really fun. Like I said, this gets me away from everything, and it also teaches me a little more. Okay, this is what I should be able to do, but I can't for some reason. Now let's get rid of the can't for some reason and just do it type thing. Um, and it takes time to do things. I'm highly jealous. Not jealous. I really don't understand how women and how, like, my best friend, she's like superwoman to me, can do everything all at once. Like, you go to work, you manage the house, you take care of the kids, you get the kids to do things, I mean, managing all this stuff and then working on top of it. I mean, I'm baffled, but I'm not, because I know myself, I know the limitations I have. I try not to confine myself with those limitations, but like yesterday, I do have limitations when it's cold out. It's been under 10 degrees Fahrenheit out. As a matter of fact, it was almost in the negative degrees yesterday, and I took my garbage out, and I'm not going to go into that because that was a trigger. But I took my garbage out. I have to keep it on the back porch for now, and don't ask why. I just have to do it, just for my sanity. So I took it out, and I come in, and I could not breathe. I had to catch my breath. My chest hurt. Emily has never seen me like that. That actually made her do her own laundry after she saw that happen to me. I don't know why it took me being in a duress where I couldn't breathe to get her to do something like that. But that was one of the arguments all day yesterday was, Emily, I need you to step up a little bit and do things for yourself, We're getting there. Emily's good. She's a good girl. It's just, it's hard when you have to model the behavior and your behavior isn't that great either. So, anyways, like I said, I haven't been watching My Favorite People. As a matter of fact, I was mad at myself because I missed the Unseen Realm on Saturday. So, anyways, let's get into the game, will we? Shall we? This is the sim I created, and he's a total character. He's not anything based on me or anybody that I know. He's just him. He's based on, who he is instead of who I am. Yeah, a little bit of me is in him. I've always, when I was younger, I was always without the drinking and without the smoking cigarettes and wanting to fit in. I was always a person to play sports and take care of myself, eat right, and exercise. That's what I liked to do. But then you layer all the onion stuff over that, and the real you gets kind of hidden. So this is kind of a reflection on the real me, but I'm not a guy, right? I'm totally woman. I'm just not a guy. But this is maybe my idea of, a good hunky guy, of the perfect guy that will not be attracted to me because I do not exercise, I do not eat right, and I smoke. There's reasons why I'm not looking for anybody right now. And one of them is the attraction level, this is the type of guy I'd like to attract. He's going to school. His name is Justin Case. Okay, I have to have my sense of humor. His name is Justin Case. I have to use my sense of humor when I do him. So when I clothed him, I do got custom content. Clothed him the way I thought I'd like a man to be clothed. Some of the stuff. But he's got his little quirks. You will see. And I figured we'd play a day with him. He's going to college. I already messed up a game where, I tried out that new I own a business, but eventually he wants to own his own business. He's going to live at his business property. And that's where my creation. I created his house. It's uploaded to the gallery. I will show you the gallery home as opposed. I tweaked his house the way I wanted it because I gave him more money. He got his money through his parents. This is the storyline. This money was given to him because he decided to go out on his own, live on his own. They were rich, and he wanted to pursue a degree. He has always been a rebellion. He's always been a little bit of a pain in the dupa, but he's always had that in him where he's always wanted to be a bodybuilder. But but he's a good person, you know. He's good. Um, so that's where we are. So we're gonna load him, and I will introduce you to his house. I started his house in I think it's Newcrest. Forgive me if it's not. He's going to Foxbury Institute right now. He's he's got a biology made. For this to be the first one, I have to save it. Okay, let's say save this one. Okay, this is Newcrest. This is where I put him, and the Newcrest. The reason why I decided that is all these I can build on all these lots. Like, I'm gonna change this into a park because there's a park up here, a park up here, and when I was doing my gym the other day, because that's what he wants to open, I just wanted to see what it was like to run the gym, but I got overwhelmed, so I decided to make it different. I split this in half. This part was going to be residential. This is the gym. Well, the gym, you know, I have custom windows, and when I did the windows along this side and along this side of the thing, it was beautiful scenery. I mean, you will see the scenery getting into the game. But so I'm making him. I'm not gonna. I didn't go through that with anybody because I didn't know how to use the program at this time. But I want to make this into a park because when you looked out this window, you got the park here. You got a little park here for kids. This has a pirate ship and stuff. This has the oh god, what is it? This has the monkey bars. This there's no swings, so I figured I'd do a swing here, and maybe I'm gonna do a fishing hole here. I could do a fishing hole up here, but there's a fishing hole right here I saw I never knew existed. So, and eventually I'm gonna take all this out and I'm gonna make my own. There's a new Twisted Mexi mod that you can build your own worlds, which means you can take all of this out and even the name, rename it, make your own storyline to go with it. And that to me is creative. And at my age, I don't know, not a creator, but I'm creative. And I don't have patience to do hand art, and so this is my art. I did make this house. This is where I started because it's one of the smallest lots. I'm gonna move my way up. I'm gonna fill lots. I'm thinking about what lots I can put in here and all that. And so I did. I was so proud of this one. I uploaded it to the gallery, and I'm not. I just use what I feel goes together. Like there's a door here that I'm having trouble with. Um, but I finally got it to work. I wanted it to be. This is a starter home. I wanted it to be a starter home. It's his start. He just got accepted. He just had his first few classes. So he had his home built is the premise. I will be making his parents might do his parents here or here or here. But this is his starter home. Or I can even do his parents here because it's a bigger lot. This I'm gonna say for the business part of it, because really you can separate this into two lots and still have pretty big rooms in it. So, anyways, let's go where just in case he lives on a 20 by 15 lot. Oh, Newcrest, they have world descriptions. I can change the description right now. I don't know it. It says, oh wow, you can view lot types. Right now there's one Residential. Oh, I can make lot types. Wow. See, I'm learning this. I vet clinic. Um. So, anyways, I don't have a plan for the next sim, but it might even be as parents that I make. But yeah, I worked very hard on him, harder than I work on any sim because I get bored easily making the sims, right? Not bored, but I get. It's like drawing. Like I said, I am an impatient. I'm an impatient drawer. So, anyways, this is just my mods. MC Command Center is a very good mod to have. All right, I want to show you his house first. So let's do this. All right, I like I said, I kept it. I tried to keep it to 20,000 because I did upload it to the gallery. Let's open the gallery. I'll show you the one I made. I uploaded. I kept it all like no custom content. My library. I thought I kept it no custom content. Where did it go? It's right here. All right. I don't know. I can't make this any bigger. So, anyways, I used. This tells you where what packs were used. Like I said, I use a lot from a lot of packs. I guess. Oh wow. I guess the horse ranch is the. I mean, I liked this. You know, for a starter home, I liked the paint, the boards and stuff, and then on the back, in the Greenhouse Haven kit, I didn't realize that there is a screen porch. I had downloaded a screen porch custom content, you know, which is nice, but it also, just to let you know, it comes in this pack. With the windows, if you do the windows, they're not all just greenhouse windows. There's a window that's screened in porch. So, anyways, this is the house that I downloaded, and I kept it a starter home. You get $20,000 to start with. So anybody who purchases this gets $100 in their Simbucks. It's my basic starter home. You know, I had to take certain things out because they brought it up above the 20,000. So I just kind of filled in that stuff with, like, when I did the outside here. I had originally, let's see, right here. Wait, yeah, right here in this area. I had originally had because I like doing laundry. Um, I had a clothesline right here originally, but it brought it up above the 20,000. So for the gallery's purpose, I wanted to do this. I want to see something. How many people has anybody looked at it? I don't know where to find that information. Okay, okay, it's right here. Okay, there's 3 downloads and 1 love. 3 people downloaded it. Nobody made a comment, but 3 people downloaded it, and 1 person favorited it. That's kind of cool, you know. I mean, Emily made these characters when she was little. I made this when I was, but this is all I have because I took most of it out. Oh, wait a minute. I made homes and stuff I uploaded, but you know, now I'm learning more. Put it that way. So, anyways, that's my thing. Now, these, just to let you know, are rose bushes, but see, the seasons are fall and spring. If you click on them, the seasons are fall and spring. It's out of season. 'cause I'm in summer. So they'll grow in fall. They're rose bushes. Now, he's taken a class in gardening, which that's one of the reasons why I put this here. But the other reason why I did it is because the roses make the most money. And when he takes and harvests it, he can sell it for money. So that's extra money he can get. I've got to change this garbage can. See, it's the basic base game garbage can. I can't rummage through my own, but I can rummage through this one. That's pretty funny. And so this is Justin, and I don't know where that guy came from, but if we go up here, I'm gonna start at the top. When you go down, um, I did base game stuff in the other thing, but I redid his. I have custom content I added. This might I'm not sure whether this is custom content. I like this because it has the mirror. This is here because of decorating the house. They kind of like decorating the house for some reason. Every son likes decorating the house for their stuff. But this is his bed. I gotta say, this comes from the SpongeBob pack. SpongeBob pack, everybody downs it. It's like okay, you don't really need it, which you really don't. But I'm impartial to this horn, and you'll see why once I keep making these videos. It's a funny horn. But see, I was doing the windows. I had to change these doors to a different door because I didn't like them, but I like the windows. Um, this is the door that gave me problems. I have another door that in here that doesn't go at all to this whole thing, but it's my favorite door and it has to go on here. So I had to put it. Um, but this is the hallway. See, there's room to build, and that's what I like to do is I'll build as I go along when I get the thing. I never knew I could do this. With the little windows up here kind of looks cute. Um, the roofing is not easy to do. And then you go down. It's a small house because we're on a small lot, and there's only so many areas you can build. Um, this is a wraparound porch. I mean, I made it so that like grandma and grandpa can sit on the porch and rock in rocking chairs. Now, this is his main house. Let's go in it like this. I like this. All right. See, these are custom content. He's a bodybuilder, so he has his way and everything. And then this is custom content. Um, coffee. I didn't put any exercise equipment in the house itself because I figured we can go to the gym and work out and like get some social going on. But see, I got custom content Downy. I think I have Tide in here too, but I just couldn't find it to put it on there. But yeah, um, I'm not like majorly filling it up with custom content, but I made it a little bit that this is his first house, he doesn't have all the luxury items he wants. Even the paper, the wallpaper and stuff isn't that great because, like I said, this is his first apartment. He's going to have to learn how to manage his own house, and that means repairing objects and stuff is always a good trade to learn. But I figure if he's going to school and he's learning that too, it's going to be difficult, but it's doable. This is the door that I'm totally in love with. I forgot what pack it comes with. I think it's when I when the Henford and Bagley came out, that one. I love this door. Um in all sorts of ways. These are the windows that I was talking about. Um I downloaded a custom content to get a screen porch. But these are the windows from the gardening pack. Okay, and they make it more than enough for. screen porch. So I thought that was kind of cool because a lot of people have a screen porch on the back of their porch. I, like I said, I kept it under 20. This is all debug. That it looks cool, and this is my little. It had to come out here, but I didn't have too much more. This is like the property line right here. If you look at the scenery, it's kind of cool. Let's page up, page up. If you look at the scenery that he has, he's in back of a park. See, he's got a park in back of him, and oh, wait a minute. Scroll. Let's go up. He's got a park in back of him with that's a skating rink. He could go skating, and then if he had kids, the kids could go, and people can go for picnics, and then you got the. I don't know why I didn't swing sets on this lot, but then excuse me, you can go here. There's benches here and parks here. Um, and then across the street, there's a place where you can go fishing. That's what I was talking about. I want to build a park with a natural pond. And to do that, I have to learn how to use terrain tools. So that's going to be one of my biggest things in that other lot that I'm doing. So yeah, that's basically the gist of my house in Justin. Um, Now, if you look at the control panel, this is his class schedule. And yes, you can pull it up and look. And we went to the college and we're on the soccer team now too. So he has to kick the soccer ball. This gives you what you have to do. I can't do a presentation. I'm hoping I still get at least a C in this class. That presentation's gonna kill me here. I downloaded him without a presentation. That's not good. And then he's a trainee, so he has to reach level 2 of fitness, which he already did, make 2 friends with teammates. So he has to, when he goes to practice, he has to make friends. And then practice kicking or juggling. He already did that. He's complete with that. That's kind of cool. So, MC Command Center, just to let you know, is a good thing because in The Sims it takes forever and a day for them to do homework. Now I adjusted it where they take it out, da, 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 and they put it back in and their homework's done. But I found out that doing that, they're missing their skill going up. So I tweaked it a little bit more to where at least they're going to get a little bit of their skill build up. Oh God. Here, his aspiration. He's got a soul journey. He wants to get married, but you know what? Getting married is not in the plans right now. Why? Because he's got to learn. He's got to get through college, make his own money, find a woman that makes her own money, and isn't. I'm doing this the way I told my daughter to do it with that. I mean, so anyways, he's got to make his own money and eventually get married. So he wants. He can go. You can go to the computer and find their goals. But he's a bodybuilder, so he's already achieved level 6. Oh, he has to spend 10 hours exercising. So it's like real life juggling. This, it doesn't matter how long it takes to do it. You just do it. Your other ones are daily goals and, like the term here. Where is it? Says Foxbury Institute degree program is biology. GPA is none yet. Course credits 012, but I only got 5 days to get through this. Eh, And that includes giving a presentation. That includes taking the final exams. And that includes, there's also term papers that you do. Okay, yeah, there's a reason why I'm doing it this way. His skills are fitness is 6, okay? And I'm going to let you know that the skills that you are doing are highlighted in yellow at the time you're doing them. But he doesn't have very much skill building except for his fitness. Gardening comes into play when with fitness, okay? The knitting, I just felt like I give him a hidden talent per se that nobody would expect. Those are always fun. He's got relationships. He knows a total of 3 people, and I kiss it for now. I don't know who these people really are. I think they just in passing. So we're just gonna leave them like that. Um, this is the objects I give them. I gave him the beginning, and he was supposed to have a presentation, but he doesn't. But he does have his homework. I don't know. I think I can get the presentation. I'm gonna see if I can look because he has to do his presentation. He needs a presentation board. So I'm gonna look for that after I get done with this, which is in a few minutes. But I gave him a football, which you can throw around with other Sims. Soccer ball, you can kick yourself or throw. You can juggle with other Sims. I gave him a yoga mat, and when we get, I will be showing you his morning routine is with the yoga mat, very first thing in the morning. He has a stool. The thing I love about the stools is once your wellness is up, he starts floating. He gets in Zen. This is his knitting. Okay, those are the things I gave him to start out with. In his simology, these are the traits he has. He has a lot. Because I built him up before I saved him. Um, being shrewd, he actually gets money every week. So his money makes money. So he's already doing what his parents want him to do. So it's really, these are bought with your satisfaction. So, anyways, I'm not gonna go through that because I'm on 36 minutes and I don't want this too much longer. Let's see, I like this counter up here in the thing. So, anyways, his likes and dislikes. He hasn't. He likes fitness, gardening, and wellness. Okay, so he did develop some likes. I left this blank intentionally. I want to learn about my character too. I don't want to just create him. I want to learn about him. So it's kind of like playing God. You're playing God in their world. You're directing them and directing what's going on with them. But I just want to see what he likes. All right. And then, of course, young adult milestones. Um, they have when you're playing from baby all the way up. This is more fun. This part. You get reputations and everything too. I have this turned off, and I have neighborhood stories turned off. I don't like them. Um, and this is his needs panel. This is what I look at every day. I never look at his social groups because he isn't. Well, wait a minute. He's not in a werewolf pack. He's not in a club. What's this? Organization events. I have no clue. Oh, oh, okay. These are events he can go to for the Foxbury interview. Oh, this is when they are. All right. I don't know if that's going to pop up in my thing because I took all the events off. I just, I cleaned up that. I don't like, with all the packs, I got all the packs, believe me. And then own businesses, I don't own any. So, which is okay for now. So, anyways, that's Justin. That's his house. This is me going. Have a good day.